Breaking news, a fire set outside the Trump Hotel and a controversial commute by President Obama. The shortened sentence next.
We had a great house that I absolutely loved.
But when my mom became ill, we knew it was time to move.
So we sold our house with Redfin.
They offered professional photos and the video tour. We got 1,000 hits on our home.
You see this ding, 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 get a little adrenaline rush. Our Redfin agent just knocked it out of the ballpark, selling the house above the asking price. The money back after the deal was just an added bonus.
Redfin can sell your home for more and save you thousands in commissions. Get a free home value estimate on redfin.com today.
We begin with breaking news tonight, and this is from the Trump Hotel. Police and firefighters are there on the scene after someone set a fire right outside the building. Now, the man who set the fire suffered burns and was taken to the hospital. What we don't know, though, is what led up to this. So stay with ABC7 and WJLA.com. We will bring you updates as soon as we get them.
Anti-Trump protesters marching to the hotel earlier this evening, but the gathering was peaceful. We're going to have the latest on the preparations for the inauguration in just a moment.
And now to our top story tonight, a controversial move by the White House to commute the sentence of Chelsea Manning.
And this story really played out like a movie. An Army private stealing and then leaking secrets to WikiLeaks. He's sentenced to 35 years in prison, and he decides to continue his life as a woman.
Well, thanks to today's decision, she will get out of prison this spring. Jay Korf is live with the president's choice and the ripple effect this could have. Jay?
Yeah, Allison, while some insist that Chelsea Manning has served more than enough time behind bars for her crimes, others vehemently argue that she is still causing harm to the nation's national security interests. Nearly 7 years ago, a 22-year-old Army private by the name of Bradley Manning was arrested for leaking hundreds of thousands of documents to WikiLeaks that divulged sensitive military and diplomatic operations. In May, Chelsea Manning, who now identifies as a woman, will be released from prison. President Barack Obama commuted the bulk of her 35-year sentence. While some lauded the Army intelligence analyst as a courageous whistleblower who exposed human rights violations, others reviled Manning as a traitor who caused great harm to national security. A chorus of critics are blasting the president's commutation as outrageous.
I am very surprised. Chelsea Manning pleaded guilty to very serious crimes, leaking highly classified information that put at risk the lives of our troops and our diplomats, our intelligence officers, allies who have helped us around the world. This was grave harm to our national security.
The Obama administration defended the commutation, indicating that Manning has served enough time.
Chelsea Manning is guilty of a serious crime. Chelsea Manning went through the criminal justice system, went through the military justice system, has served more than 6 years in Leavenworth prison. Chelsea Manning was also sentenced to a period of time that is much longer than those who have been convicted of comparable crimes.
Now, we should note that WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange vowed to President Obama that if Manning was granted clemency, he would agree to be extradited back to the U.S. No word on whether Assange will follow through on his promise. Reporting live in the Satellite Center, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Also today, President Obama pardoned the former vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Retired Marine General James Cartwright pleaded guilty to making false statements to investigators when questioned about leaking information to journalists. The information involved efforts to cripple Iran's nuclear program. His sentencing was scheduled for later this month.
Here's something we're just getting into the ABC 7 newsroom. A man wanted for killing a police officer has been captured. This is the video we just got in. This was a days-long manhunt that was going on, and police say that Markeith Lloyd shot an Orlando police officer outside of a Walmart last week. That officer's handcuffs were actually used to arrest him. Lloyd was wearing body armor, and he had these two guns with him when he was arrested, including that one pistol with a 50-bullet drum. His face was bloody because police say he put up a fight.
And looking at a dense fog advisory for parts of the area as we move through the overnight hours and into early tomorrow morning, mainly north and west of D.C., northern Montgomery County, western Loudoun County, the panhandle of West Virginia, up toward Hagerstown. But for the immediate metro, the district, Arlington and Alexandria, we are looking at fog, but no advisory, at least not yet. Visibility is dropping quickly at Reagan National, down to 2.5 miles, but only a third of a mile over in Frederick, a mile in Leesburg. If you have anywhere to go during the overnight hours, make sure you leave a little bit of extra time. If there's any good news with this, we are going to look for the fog to be out of here by early tomorrow morning. Bus stop forecast shows temperatures around 50 degrees early on, with daytime highs in the middle to upper 50s. We're talking about Inauguration Day and tracking showers on Friday, plus looking ahead to the upcoming weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
Steve, thanks very much. We are just now 3 days away from the presidential inauguration. The stage is all set for history on Friday. These areas, as you can see here behind me, those seats are all going to be covered, but the mall should be packed with people, all vying for the best views of this momentous occasion. So what's the best place to be during this inauguration? Tim Barber is joining us live at a pretty good seat. That's the Canadian Embassy, and that's where we'll be come on Friday. And those are pretty good seats, especially if there's any kind of weather outside, Tim.
Absolutely, Jonathan. But if you don't have tickets, there are 7 access points along the National Mall. There are also 12 access points along the parade route along Pennsylvania Avenue, which we're above right now. So